Welcome to your first Zoomcast in the module Social Psychology, and I am your tutor for this program, Dr. Alex Forsyth. You can see my email address here and my mobile, but you can really get in contact with me whenever you need to. I want you to feel that you can email me, send me a text message, and I'll get in touch with you whenever is suitable for you, because I do understand that many of you may not be able to attend the sessions, which may conflict with other work duties or home duties that you might have. So this was just a little welcome exercise that we worked through together, and you can see me here in my favourite place, which is with my little boy at the beach, having a glass of wine and some oysters on holidays. And it was really just to get you to reflect on, why you want to study psychology, what you prefer to be doing, and what you think studying online will be like. I encourage my students to set some goals for themselves and to think about what success would look like, and perhaps to consider some of the challenges that you might experience along the way. What are your derailers in psychology? So set some goals for yourself. What will success look like, and when would you like to achieve that success by? What are your barriers? And what controls can you put into place? And what's your commitment strength? There's really strong evidence in psychology that this kind of reflection and goal setting will make a demonstrable difference to your personal self-regulation and performance throughout the module. So social psychology takes the approach of the presence of others and how that influences personal behaviour and human behaviour in crowds. And Gordon Allport introduced the notion that the presence of others can facilitate certain behaviours. So, for example, if we consider how we might behave if we are alone versus how we are in a crowd, if we consider how we are alone and talking one-to-one with one another versus how we are on internet communications when we can't actually have that face-to-face contact. So I've got a little bit of a YouTube video here for you to watch, which is the Behaviour Conformity Lab, which is quite nicely demonstrating a number of experiments that demonstrate how people will change their behaviour to adapt to what everyone else is doing. Another nice resource that we discussed is the Mind Changers series on the iPlayer radio station, Radio 4. So the Mind Changers have a series of different programs that you can actually watch. In particular, we've got this one, the Solomon Asch Conformity Discussions as well, which is a really terrific resource if you can access it, to help build your knowledge of the subject using different innovative materials. So when studying social psychology, we consider this to be the scientific study of how people's thoughts, feelings and behaviours are influenced by the actual, imagined or implied presence of others. And in this definition, scientific refers to the empirical method of investigation. This is really important for your understanding of the subject as an entirety, that actually it is a scientific study. And social psychologists therefore deal with the factors that lead us to behave in a given way in the presence of others and look at the conditions under which certain behaviours or actions and feelings occur. So topics examined in social psychology include self-concept, social cognition, attribution theory, social influence, group processes, prejudice and discrimination, interpersonal processes, aggression, attitudes, stereotypes, and a number of other areas that are influenced by these theories. So for example, a lot of organisational psychology is influenced heavily by the study of social psychology. And we can see here what you're going to be studying over the weeks. The first week is the principles of social psychology, and then you're introduced into the scientific method, attribution theory, social cognition, which is how we make sense of others, study of attitudes. Then weeks 6 and 7 are social influence, prejudice and ethics, and then the final week of study is the study of the self.